Good morning and welcome to Write with Rachel. I'm Rachel and I'll be your guide today. We're live today from my studio in San Diego, California. I'm improvising everything as I go, including interpreting the prompt and writing along with you. If you're ready, go ahead and grab your favorite writing device, whether that's a notebook and a pen or your computer or phone. I also encourage you to consider journaling via the spoken word, by drawing, or even through creative movement. Today's prompt is called This or That. So today we're going to start off by thinking about how we can interpret the prompt. Today we're going to start with a greeting card. And so for our greeting card, we're going to think about this or that. So for this card, I'm going to go in some different directions and I'm going to ask you, would you rather be the person who wrote the greeting card or would you rather be the person who receives a greeting card? Would you rather receive a bouquet of roses or would you rather receive a bouquet of tulips? Would you rather be the designer who drew the picture of the flowers or would you rather be the gardener who grew the flowers? These are some examples of the this or that direction that you could take with this card. And now I'll give you some examples of how you could interpret the prompt. Let's say that you want to go in a creative writing direction. Let's say that you want to start with the idea of a bouquet of flowers. Perhaps you've been asked to deliver a bouquet of flowers and you knock on the door and the person who opens the door sees them and instead of smiling or laughing or saying thank you and taking them, she knocks them out of your hand and starts destroying them. But why? Well, that's where you decide. Where does that story go? You could also go in the direction of saying that maybe you work at a card making factory, or your character does. And let's say you keep submitting your card ideas and they keep getting rejected. So one day you decide to take matters into your own hand and you slip your own verse into the card making machine and you start to print your own cards. What happens when your boss finds out? Dot, dot, dot. You can also take this in a journaling direction. You could journal about your favorite flowers. You could journal about what it means to receive a handwritten birthday card. You can also take the journaling in a different direction and you could write the birthday wish that you wish you'd gotten. For my writers who would like to make lists, you could make a list of different ways to say happy birthday. different types of greeting cards, different types of flowers. You could make a list of what you do or don't like about birthday cards or birthdays. And I always encourage you to consider the wild card option. For the wild card option, you can consider any direction that you thought about when you saw the card or heard the prompt. It doesn't have to be about birthdays, it could be about flowers, plants, gardens, or something completely different. This is your choice, and I would encourage you to choose any direction that feels the most interesting to you today. Now, while you're writing, you'll also be able to see what I'm writing on my page. I'm going to ring the bell and then we can start our writing time. After our 5 minutes is up, I'll share why I went in that direction and what I was thinking while I wrote it. And when I ring the bell again, you'll know that our writing time is over. Are you ready? Let's begin. And this is the end of our 5-minute writing session. Now, let me show you what I was thinking about while I was writing and my interpretation of the prompt. First of all, I was thinking about the birthday card, and I was thinking that I never liked the birthday cards that said, "It's your birthday." Because if it was my birthday, I already knew that it was my birthday. And so I thought, okay, let's set a creative prompt in a future, a few decades ahead, perhaps. And let's say you have an older woman, and one day she gets a card from someone who works at her facility. And it says, "It's your birthday." And she shakes her head and she says, "No, it's not." And the orderly or the medic assigned to her says, "It must be. The cards don't lie." She hated the cards. She was old enough to know that they did lie, and today was not her birthday. So, still, she plays along. He hands her a box. It's wrapped with "Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday" wrapping paper. Inside, there is an envelope. She narrows her eyes. She sighs and taps it against her hand. Another card? Is this one going to say I'm Santa Claus? He is not supposed to laugh, but she sees the smile across his lips. She opens it. She slowly pulls it out of the envelope. The front of the card reads, "For you, as you graduate." The room goes silent. So what does that mean? That's up to your interpretation. What does graduating mean in this world where the cards don't lie? I invite you to finish this story if you would like. And I would also invite you to share what you wrote today in the comments. But if you choose to keep it private, that's fine too. I'd love for you to join me again tomorrow. I'll be posting a new writing session every weekday. And if you'd like to keep writing together, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow is Friday, and we'll be doing Spin the Wheel for our writing prompt. Thank you for writing with me today, and I will see you tomorrow.